Welcome back to Sale, Resell, Sold. My name is Heather. We are part-time resellers. We started selling stuff around the house, and then we started doing some retail arbitrage, doing Goodwill and thrift stores. I have not been to the bins yet in my area. I don't know why. I'll work up to it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We are going to do our weekly top 10. I don't know what the top 10 is. I never do. I mean, I know we've sold the stuff. I know when I see it, but I don't know in the order that I call it out of where we are. So we'll start with number 10, which is a Ghostbusters Stay Puffed inflatable costume for a child. A few months ago, all of our Party Cities went out of business, and we went towards the end. All of the costumes were $5. So I grabbed about 10 of them. And I tried to get mostly plus size costumes. I did. This is the only child size that I got. I got it because it was inflatable. And I know my youngest loved the inflatable costumes when he was younger. So I grabbed it. It was $5. I'm like, what can it hurt? The comps are a little weak on costumes because Halloween has been 11 months. And the last 3 months, I don't think are an accurate representation of what the costumes could go for. But I just kind of went with it to get rid of it. Our cost of goods was fairly low, and I'm glad we've sold several costumes and already made back our money and still have plenty of costumes left to sell. I had this one listed for $29.88. Somebody sent a $27 offer, which I accepted. With a $5 cost of goods, we made $13.66 with a 273% ROI, and it's sold in a day. Number 9. Disney World Star Wars Weekend 2005. This is vintage at this point. And this is an early listing. We've had this somewhere in our house for 20 years. We went to Star Wars Weekend one year and it was amazing. I wish they still did it. I know they have Batu and that they don't need to, but it was so cool. Like, you get up to Hollywood Studios and there were stormtroopers on top of the marquee. We met human-sized Darth Tater. It's like a Mr. Potato Head dressed as Darth Vader. It was so much fun. I'm a Star Wars fan, so I enjoyed it immensely. This was one of the leftover t-shirts, one of my kids' t-shirts, or mine. I was pretty small back then. I had it listed for probably $25 and sent out a 10% offer, and somebody sent $15, and I was like, yeah. Because it's been there for a while, over a year. It had some imperfections. Took that offer, and the cost of goods is none because it was our shirt. We did wear it. So we made $13.87 on that. It took 376 days to sell. Number 8, Janie Jack Twill Camo Blazer Jacket and Short Set. Janie Jack is a fairly high-end mall brand kids shop. No place I shop for my kids because I'm super cheap, and I don't think you should spend that kind of money on clothes for kids, but I'm glad other people do. We picked this up at a kids consignment sale. You guys, I didn't expect this. Like, I went to get some stuff for my kid and my grandkids and wound up finding a ton of vintage Y2K clothes. This isn't one of them, but I was crazy. Hopefully I think there is another one in here that I can go over. We'll see. But I was not expecting to find vintage Y2K at a kids consignment sale. I had listed for $39.88. There were a couple of these blazers listed, but not a blazer and shorts set. Somebody sent a $33 offer, and I took it because cost of goods was $8, and this sold in one day. Our profit was $15.49, and our ROI was 194%. Number 7. Oh, this is another thing from this church consignment sale or kids consignment sale at a church. It wasn't run by the church, but it's whatever. Vintage Aeropostale Carpenter jeans, men's size 28-30, Y2K skater baggy. I had them listed for $29.88, and they sold for our full asking price in 3 days. Our cost of goods on that was $450, and our takeaway was $16.95 with an ROI of 377. We also went on half price day. I didn't even know it was happening, and it went through one of my social media feeds, and I was like, get in the car. Number 6, Pyrex Disney Mickey Mouse 8-piece set. I picked these up at some point I don't remember so that's why it doesn't have a cost of goods. We've had them for years. They were probably on clearance and I grabbed them. We had Star Wars ones. We've sold quite a few of these because I think I found a bunch. Probably got them at Target, honestly. They were listed for $49.88 and they'd been listed for almost a year. So when someone sent a $32 offer, I was like, fine, okay. So our net profit on that was $21.81. We've gotten feedback on almost all of this stuff already, which we appreciate. Thank you, customers. Number 5, Victoria's Secret pink, size large, hipster panties, multicolor lace, lot of 4. At some point, I was a Victoria's Secret credit card carrier. Victoria's Secret will any excuse to give away their underwear. It's a new month. It's your birthday. It's fall equinox. I mean, I had bags of underwear that either got on clearance or free. It's crazy. Literally, we had like 50 pairs of underwear listed that I just had in a bag in my closet. Most of this is Y2K and vintage. That's how long I've had it. I had it listed for $39.88 and somebody sent a $27 offer, which I took because it's been listed for almost a year. There's no cost of goods because I can't remember it. There probably wasn't any. It was just thanks for having a credit card with us so we can access your private information. Here's a pair of underwear. So our profit on that was $22.75. I should mention these are all new with tags because you can't sell used underwear on eBay. There are other sites for that. Number 4, Disney Parks Crocs 2021 Holiday Mickey Treats Holiday Christmas Fleece Unisex. I just grabbed a size 9 thinking they were a men's 9, not realizing they were a women's 9. I have clown feet and I need a women's 11 or 12 even. And I didn't realize it. And so they were worn very little because they were way too small. Took almost a year to sell, but we're getting closer to the season for them to sell. Cost of goods, there aren't any. I did wear them, obviously, from the pictures. Sent out a 10% offer. Somebody took it. Profit on that is $26.27. Number 3, 7 for All Mankind jeans, straight leg women's, butterfly pockets, made in the US. Oh God, I loved these jeans. To be a size 28 again. It did take 211 days for these to sell, but there were some listed. I listed them at the high end because I wasn't ready to let them go. Not that I ever looked at them or had I worn them in a while, but the back pockets were just so stinking cool. We sold them on offer for $35.89 and our profit was $29.71 because there's no cost of goods because these were my jeans. They're almost Y2K, like this close. Number 2, antique panhandle scrap tobacco cards, sights and scenes of the world. 18 of 50. They were all different. We have almost a full set, almost all 50, and then we have another one, and then this one. These have been listed for almost a year, but this is a very specific buyer. They sent an offer of $39.75, which I took because we've had very little movement on these, but these don't take up much room. These were given to us, so our profit on that was $30.36. And number 1 this week, Disney Loungefly, the 3 Caballeros Beach Sand Black Mini Backpack, Donald Duck. I got this at Box Lunch on clearance. I want to say it was like $20, but I can't remember. It was new with tags. I pick these up when I see them on really good clearance. I'm not a backpack person in the parks anyway, but if I do, I wear a big backpack so it can hold more things. My water bottle is bigger than this backpack, so it doesn't make sense for me. I love the 3 Caballeros. I will wait in line for this ride in Mexico in Epcot. It's so much fun. It's so cute. Though I think within the next 5 years, it might be rethemed to Coco. That's just my opinion. Which I don't have a problem with either. That is a stunning movie. It's sold for $71.89, making our profit $52.75. So there you have it. That's our top 10. We are in week 35. It's finally in the Burr months, which I just anxiously wait for all year. It is an unusually cool day here, which is phenomenal. I love it, but it'll get hot again. It's fall's fall. Not too excited. I'm marginally excited, but I'm not too excited. And I really appreciate the other Burr months, the BRR. I wait for those. I live for those. Hoping every day for snow. It is week 35, and we had 25 sales this week. Net profit of $354.64. Our average net profit of $14.19, and our median at $11.08. Now we're going to go on to our newer segment called Flip Flop. So this flip flop, it was just a return. I took the offer. It's only been listed for a few months, but it was a premium spiral bound planner, no date, weekly, monthly, ribbon, bookmark. It's really cute. She returned it, which didn't make sense to us because even though we accept returns, we don't offer free shipping on returns. So she paid shipping to get it, and she paid shipping to ship it back. $6 there and $6 back for an $8 notebook. I mean, it's cool. I get it. You want your $8 back. But we'll just relist it and hopefully sell it for $14.88 instead of $8.50. Did anybody try the corn ribs I put you all on to last week? Did anyone make it to the end of the video to see what I was talking about? We're coming up on the Burr months, which means I'm getting excited for soup. Last year I did Souptober, which every single day in October last year we had soup. A different soup. We did not, I think we repeated maybe twice. We are going to do it again, but we're not going to do it in October. We're going to do it in November when it's a little bit cooler here. We live in the South. It was a little warm. Wasn't bad by any means, but I'm definitely going to wait till November. It's going to be Soupvember, except for Thanksgiving. Chili Crisp. Y'all have had Chili Crisp, right? I highly recommend Trader Joe's. Really, really recommend Trader Joe's Chili Crisp. This is their chili onion crunch. It's great on eggs, pizza, but it's really good in ramen. Really, really good. And then this one, crunchy sesame sunflower seeds pepitas salsa matcha. Yo, we ate a whole jar of this in 2 meals. This is so good on tacos. Definitely Trader Joe's. Both of these Trader Joe's. And I hate Trader Joe's. Not on principle or anything. The parking situation that we have at our Trader Joe's is so bad. So bad. That I don't go. Unless I'm out of these. And then I will run in and buy like 6 bottles of each of these and run back out. There you have it. If you made it to the end, you're welcome. Y'all have a good week.